This is Minecraft Homestead, a mod pack that includes over 300 mods that will change the way I play the game. From adding a bunch of different biomes to reworking every structure, to adding a completely different dimension, and even being able to build crazy contraptions that let me automate everything, even getting diamonds. Over the next 100 days, I'll be trying my best to survive in this insane mod pack and seeing if I can beat the Ender Dragon by the end of it. If you end up enjoying this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video, especially if you want to see more of this stuff. This video took way too long to make, so I'd very much appreciate the support, thank you. Without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I started off by grabbing my bonus chest and opening some of these new hat bags that give me decorative hats. What the hell? Oh, I've seen this mod. Oh, hell yeah, man. That's quite sick. Alright, what have we here? Crafting table, don't mind if I do. Right, whoa, what the hell? There's also this chest that had some pretty crazy loot in it. I think we wear this for now. Whoa, we got diamonds straight away? Hell yeah, man. Nuts, dude, I know. Anyway, so I got myself some iron stuff, then I remembered that there's a quest system in this mod pack. These will give you some special rewards for completing specific tasks. Like this one will give me a full set of iron tools after you craft an iron pickaxe. It helps speed up progression in certain parts of the game and keeps giving you a reason to do random little tasks like, I don't know, get one of each flower or something, I don't know. I then found this wandering village thing that gave me some cool stuff as well as 2 location maps. One for an abandoned village and another for a stray fortress. I decided to look for the abandoned village and came across a pretty cool fairy tale biome. Whoa, what is this? The hell is this sort of forest looking? What is this? I carried on to the village and there wasn't really much there, to be honest. I got a few books in that, but yeah, not much. I then tried heading back to the wandering village, so I had somewhere to stay for the night. I looked on the map and marked where I thought was the village, but then I got jumped by a vindicator. Whoa, what the hell? I narrowly escaped and decided to set up a temporary base here in the Skyrisville as it was pretty and I needed a shelter. Alright, day 2. Now that I had a spawn point, I put most of my stuff away and had a good look around the area. I claimed a few more missions and got an enchanted stone axe and a paraglider. We have a efficiency 3 unbreaking stone axe, 4 chests, a barrel, and a paraglider. Okay, how does this work? Whoa, look at this, dude. That is pretty cool. I did some more quests and gathered stone to make more furnaces. Then I remembered about the hammer. The hammer is a really useful tool that lets you mine a 3x3 area. You can get better ones later in the game that let you mine areas like 5x5x5, but this is pretty good for now. After that, I struggled to make a blast furnace, and then I looked into making a backpack, which, if you couldn't tell, gives me more inventory space. I went out looking for cows to get some leather, but didn't get enough, so I just went back to the base and slept until day 3. By now you've probably seen this at the bottom of the screen. I don't actually know because I'm writing the script before editing. But yeah, each morning it tells you which day you're on. The issue is that sometimes when you leave the world and rejoin, it adds an extra day onto the counter. Not too sure why this happens, but to keep track properly, I made this sign, so yeah, ignore the number at the bottom as it might get confusing. Day 3 starts off with me getting the rest of the leather so I can make the backpack. After I made it, I loaded it up and left to try and find a better location. I travelled for a little bit and couldn't find too much besides this sign that points really far away, and also this waystone. Ooh, is that a waystone? It is. Can I pick this up? I can. Hell yeah, man. If you're unfamiliar with the Waystones mod, these act like teleporters. Yeah, that's basically how they work. Just choose which waystone you want to go to and you'll just go there. It's really handy for traveling between bases, but yeah, I'll try not to use them too much as it'll be a bit unbalanced. I then found a village that had these weird looking scuba guys in that kind of caught me off guard. I set up a small shelter so at least I had some sort of base. Alright, welcome to the new base. I then also found something in the distance, but decided not to go for it because it was dark and I got a bit scared. Day 4. I started the next day off by making a new sign as the blue Skyris one sucked. I went off to find a cave and tried getting as much stuff as I could. I was mostly focusing on iron as that's all I really needed at the moment, but I also grabbed some other stuff as well. After a bit of exploring, my hammer broke, so I started to head out. Am I going the right way? Oh no. After leaving the cave, I went back to look over what I got. Alright, what do we have? We can turn these into more iron. Same thing with these. Alright, we got a fair bit. We got quite a lot. So, what does everything do? This can be turned into magnetite, which can be turned into iron, or an item magnet, a block of magnetite, a lodestone, magnetic compass, and then, oh, I've seen this. Right, we need to get sandpaper. How do we get that? Sandpaper. Oh, literally sand and paper. Okay, I should have guessed that. All right, so far, so good. Day 5 started off by making a full set of iron armor, and I got this thing from a reward. Cool. It was actually pretty useful, as by getting that, I was rewarded with a free dog. Huh. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at this. Free dog. Very nice. What should we call you? You look like either a Smokey or a Rufus. Looks like one of those old man dogs. I then looked through some of the create stuff as I was itching to make something. Like seriously, I am really excited to start building some stuff with these. Next I started gathering some wood and stone as I was getting ready to start building my first house. I then tried deciding between the two types of cobblestone bricks as I wasn't too sure which one I preferred. After that mild heart attack, I made some furnaces as I decided to use stone bricks instead. I wasn't 100% sure how I wanted to build this, but I remember seeing a video of something a while ago, so I just tried making something similar from memory. Also, just a forewarning, I can't build, so whatever comes out of this video will probably suck beyond belief. Okay, so this is the outline I'm thinking. It doesn't look that great, really. I feel like I've made it a bit off-center, but, you know, I'll work with it. Right, now we just gotta work out what we're actually gonna do with this. Oh, hang on, I see why it's off-center. There we go. This should now, yeah, that looks a bit better. Alright, let's get to building then. This is what we got so far. It isn't great, to be honest, but, you know, it's something. And you know what? We'll take that. That's fine. Alright, how does this look? It's not bad. I think it'll work when I've got a bit more to it. Yeah, we'll give it a go. It's not great, I'm going to be honest. It's not nearly as good as I'd hoped. I didn't really have high hopes in the first place, but, you know, it's alright. I think if I remember rightly, there's this thing. This is basically the same thing as this, but as a shovel, so that's pretty cool. Alright, this is looking quite nice now, I'm gonna be honest. Not too bad at all. Hell yeah, very nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of happy with it. It's pretty cool. Now that the base had been mostly built, I wanted to try finishing off as much as I could by adding things like crafting stations and windows. After that, I ended up making some sandpaper so I could polish the redstone. Little did I know though that sandpaper doesn't actually give you redstone. This is called rough cinnabar, and by polishing it, it just gives regular cinnabar. The way to get redstone is either by using a rough cinnabar on a grindstone or by crushing it in a crush wheel, which I can't get yet. Day 11. Before we go any further, I just want to quickly apologize for something. I'm recording this over a course of a few weeks, and I somehow managed to mute my game audio on my recording software, so for the next couple of days there won't be any Minecraft sounds. I do end up realizing this around day 14ish, and I fix it, but yeah, I just thought that's something I should bring up. Anyway, I started the day off by moving most of my stations into the house and tried working out where to put them. I also then found out that for some reason when you break an oak sign, it turns into a Hexelia willow sign. No idea why that happens, but whatever. I began terraforming a little bit as the surrounding area wasn't the nicest. I also made a surrounding fence so I could build a few crop farms. I carried on with this throughout day 12 and then sat down to work out what crops to plant. So what farms do we need to be building? Of course we need wheat, carrots, potatoes. Right, what else is there then? Right, hop seeds, what did they do? What does hop do? Oh, it's like making beer and stuff, okay. There's also cotton seeds, which make cotton. Ooh, we can grow wool? Alright, that's a pretty good idea. How do you get cotton, though? Alright, well, we'll put that on the side. We'll put it on the side burner for now. We've also got a bunch of these things. Tomatoes. You know what? Hold on. Right, we're definitely making a cotton farm, because that's going to be amazing. First of all, let's take a look, see what we have in the chest, and then we can maybe have a look at getting some more stuff in a second. We do have a few hop seeds, but I don't think I'll be doing much with that. We have lettuce, asparagus, carrot, potatoes. Nothing else that I can really see. Yeah, no, okay, we'll need to have a look, see if we can find some cotton, because that'll be amazing. Problem is, what do cotton look like? Ooh, carrots. Wild carrots, very nice. Wild tomato. Dude, look at this. How have I not noticed these before? Wait, how did I do that? What the hell? Okay, that's going to make villager trading a lot easier. All right, let's see what we can find. What is this? Wild corn. Ooh. Okay, so where are we going to find cotton? I'm not entirely sure if we actually can find them around where we are now. You know, we'll definitely have a good look, see what we can find. What is this? Tassel. I think that's just... yeah, that's just a flower, okay. What am I looking at here? What's this? An oak shrub. Oh, okay, I like that. The amount of different plants you can get in this is so cool, I love it. What are these? An apple oak tree. I wonder if they'd give a special type of sapling. I'm gonna try cut some down to see if I can get a like specific sapling for it. You can! That's amazing! Because I think I remember making this before. I think you can make an automatic tree farm with the create mod. I feel like that'll be amazing with these apple trees because, you know, we can get loads and loads of apples with that. Still no sign of the cotton though, so, you know, it is what it is, but we'll try and keep an eye out for it in the future. Day 13. After deciding what I wanted to grow, I began setting the farm up. As I was still wanting to get some cotton, I looked it up, but I couldn't find out how to get it. My theory is that there's some sort of cotton field biome, so I went to go make the nature's compass to track said biome down, but I remembered that I don't actually have the redstone for it. I then found this thing called a Borta Bucket. Essentially, it works like a portable infinite water source, which I think is really, really useful. As I still needed redstone, I went down to the caves to try and find some. I got a crap ton of iron and coal, but I could not find redstone. I did find this though. What was this? Nephrite chunk. Makes nephrite. Drains XP from any player stands on it. Wait, what? Ooh, okay. So it's sort of like an XP storage thing. That's actually really cool. I like that. After realizing I had no food, I went into the zombie spawner and just ate the rotten flesh as I had literally nothing else. This is also when I noticed my stupid mistake. I've just realized that it's not been recording my game audio for the last couple days. So that's annoying. After that, I went down to a lava lake in the hopes to finally find some redstone, but there was absolutely nothing. After ages of searching, I finally found some so I could now make the compass. I kept looking as I still wanted some more redstone, but I found this instead. Oh yes. Oh my, what is this? What the hell is this? Let me get some space going, what the hell? That might actually be the biggest diamond vein I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? 17 diamonds and 23 shards in one go. What the hell? That is absolutely nuts. What? And that marks day... I'm not sure what day we're on, but, you know, we'll work it out when we back up. It's the next day anyway. Now that I had a crap ton of diamonds, I needed to get the hell out of here. And we're out. Lovely. Dude, that is nuts though. 17 diamonds in one vein. I have never seen that. I'm presuming that is something from the mod, but you know, that is either way pretty cool. All right, look at all this, dude. So we need a diamond grindstone for that. How do we make polished deep slims? Okay, that's pretty cool. So we need a polished deep slate slab, these two, and two of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. So we should now... Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. Hell yeah. Very nice. We can also, I believe, make some more of them with this. Hell yeah. 19 diamonds. Very, very nice. So we should be able to do the same thing with these now. Yes, there we go. Finally, some redstone. Fantastic. We also get some gold, which is quite nice. And now that I have some redstone, we can go ahead and make one of these. Nope. One of these things, hell yeah. So, will this... Cotton? No, I thought there'd be like a cotton thing. Okay, well still, we can track down some rare biomes now. It's pretty cool. There is also this one, the Explorer's Compass, which is a tad harder to get. These are not that bad. It's just the gilded blackstone is going to be a bit of a challenge. You can either get it from the bastions or make it with a superheated blaze burner with gold and blackstone. So, yeah, not easy. Things are starting to come along quite nicely. Everything is starting to come together pretty damn nicely. I found out that by making a full set of diamond tools, you can get 8 diamonds back plus a rare reward from this quest. These can give some outrageous rewards, from loads of XP to nether stars to netherite blocks. After making them, I got some XP, which was a little bit disappointing. I also did get this diamond chest though, which is pretty cool. Ooh, look at all that space. That is pretty cool, gotta be honest. There was another one of these rare reward things, and all I needed to do to get it was place some of these blast furnaces in some barrels. After doing it, I got... more XP. Yeah, stuff like netherite is really rare from these. Now that I had 70 levels of XP, I was getting a bit worried because if I died, I would lose all of them. I did look into making a nephrite thing as they can store it, but I needed skulk, which I don't think I can get yet. But what I did remember was that you can also store a little bit of XP in these things called enchanted basins. These are from the Villagers Plus mod, which adds more professions to villagers. The new stations also have their own unique abilities like this one. The issue was that these cost calcite, basalt, and amethyst to make it, and I had none of these. The next day I decided I really needed to protect this XP, so I got ready to find a geode when I remembered something. Yeah, with the minimap mod, you can choose what Y level you're viewing, and you can see things like amethyst geodes doing this. Yeah, it's a bit cheaty, but I don't care, I do what I want. I made my way down, and when I got there, I just went ham on it. I needed a lot, so yeah. When I got out, I went back and started making them. Okay, my question is, do they stack? Because if not, oh, they do, fantastic. I was going to say, if they don't stack, then that's not great. There we go. Okay, we've got a stack and 2 enchanted basins. Jeez Louise, man. I think I'm going to try and see if I can dig out a little area down here. Okay, first of all, how do they look? That's pretty cool. Something I want to try and do, actually. Hold on. I'm thinking if I just layer the floor with it, then I could just sort of have like an XP floor. I don't know if it would look that good, but I want to try anyway. Okay, so now if I were to go ahead and do this... Whoa. Okay, we haven't got enough, but that looks kind of trippy, I'm gonna be honest. So, is it just... That didn't do it. Aha, you crouch. There we go. Oh, that's so... Hang on, let me turn the particles down a second. Okay, I've turned off particles just so you can actually see. Okay, there we go. That is 70 levels stored in there. Jeez, man. That is so cool looking though. I love it. Oh, man. Okay, so we have all this here now, and yeah, very nice. After making the XP storage room, I went back up and harvested the farm for the first time. Okay, there we go. We've got so much stuff already. Look at this. 40 wheat, 32 corn, 47 sugar. We're looking good. We're looking good. I am going to make a crop chest in here, just to sort of keep them in one place. Very cool. I think what I might do actually is I think I'm going to try and decorate the sides with hazel bushes. At least like that. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. All right, very cool. Very nice. Whoa. Day 18. Today, I couldn't hold back the urge anymore. I needed to make this tree farm. I started off by making some of the basic create components like andesite alloys, casings, shafts, and gears, and then made a mechanical press which is used to make sheets. Okay, so how am I going to build this? I think if I put this here, then you over here. Yep, there we go. So the way this thing works is, this hammer comes down and squishes whatever's on here. So if I do that, this will then crush them into a sheet. But I need to power it. So what we're going to do is, we got some water wheels, but I know I need at least another 2 more. Honestly, if you are getting into the create mod, this is probably the easiest way to get power, like early on. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, hold on. Let me try that again. Okay, so now if I go ahead and do this, and if I pour like that, there we go, perfect. So we've now got rotational force. If I were to go and do this, as you can see, it's speeding up. Ah, damn it, man. So how many more of these am I going to need? This is such a clunky mechanism, oh my god. So we will probably need, I'm going to say another 2 for now. No, okay. We might need another 2 again. Yeah, you know what? 8 does sound about right. There we go, perfect. So this should now make iron sheets when I put this down. So, yeah, there we go, hell yeah. Iron sheet, very nice. So how did I, we need 3 sheets, so if I go another 2. Perfect. To be fair, we don't actually need it to be this quick. That's probably adding a bit extra stress on. Now, how else am I meant to make this auto tree farm? I think I also needed windmill parts. Windmill bearing. Okay, that's fine. That is also fine. I don't think we need any more things. Oh, we need these things actually. Oh, this is a bit annoying to make. Yeah, okay, we can't quite get it until we go to the nether. God damn it, man. That felt pretty annoying, I can't lie. I was really looking forward to making that, but I just can't do it yet. The good thing is though, I have a diamond pickaxe and a hammer. So I found a lava lake, turned it into obsidian, and just went for it. In preparation to go to the nether, we of course need a flint and steel. Now the problem I have with this is the fact that I had neither flint nor gravel. So I went looking for some, but I couldn't find any for a while. Yeah, just come for some gravel, don't need to be this far down. Well, what is this? Gleaming ore. Whoa. You can make it into a displacement page. A gleaming compound. Wow, this is pretty cool. Grants permanent haste 2. What? This is actually really, really cool. What the hell? Alright, gravel, where are you? Is this literally all we have? 1 gravel, are you kidding me? Finally, dude. Alright, take me home, please. I think this is, yeah, it's more gleaming ore. Very nice. Definitely going to try and keep an eye out for that one if I can. Alright, here we go. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to head down here. I think I'll make it in here somewhere. And because we have so much obsidian, I can just build it like this. Look at that. I can make it the expensive way. Alright, here we go. Nether pool. Very nice. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we're falling. We're falling. Oh, no, we're not. Whoa, okay, this is hell. Oh, dude, we got a fortress straight away. We are in a very, very barren part of the nether. Dude, there are about 1 trillion magma cubes here. What the hell? Right, so what we need to do is, we need to make one of these things, a blaze burner. And to do that, we actually do need some netherrack. So I'm gonna, oh, that's laggy. Okay, we got one. I'm taking that. We're just gonna head off. Oh no. No, he's coming. I hope it's not going to follow through the portal. I hope not anyway. Okay, so if I get another one more iron sheet, like so, we can then go ahead and make one of these things. Now what these do is, if you click on a blaze with it, as it says here, it will you will collect it. Or on a blaze spawner, apparently. Essentially use it like a superheater in some of the create contraption things. I don't know why I'm explaining it as if most people watching this have probably played create already. Oh god. Oh, I don't have my... Oh, yes, I do. Alright, so we should probably try and get to this fortress. I'm really not liking this lag. There is a blaze over there. I can see it. There's also this weird obsidian sphere. What is this about? Okay, everybody just chill. We're okay. Alright, how am I going to get in here now? Whoa, what is this? Oh my god, look at this. Whoa, what is this? What have I found? Right, you know what, we'll deal with that in a bit. First of all, we need to try and get this blaze. Okay, if I can just... Have I got... Yeah, I've got my... Wait, does this give miners fatigue? I think it does. What the hell, man? Oh crap. Right, we gotta be a bit careful now, because this is gonna be a bit scary. Come here, you! Alright, we got it. Alright, we got a blaze burner, very nice. Is it worth trying to get another blaze? I don't know if we can, actually. I think I just got really lucky with the one and only blaze that was here. Right, what is in this obsidian cluster? Oh, lava. Great, okay. Right, I'm not seeing a hell of a lot else around here, so for the time being, I'm gonna just try and head back. Alright, cool, though, very nice. My question is now, though, quickly, what is this and why is there calcite? Whoa, what is this? Ruby crystal. Ooh, okay. Wait, what's that? What? No! My paraglider burnt. What? Why is that a thing, man? What the hell? Alright, so what is this then? Ruby crystal. What do I do with this? We can make it into a ruby potion, haste and spelunker, and attack speed. Wow, okay. And the crystal block does nothing. Okay. So if we just get a load of these real quick, we can just get loads of haste potions. That is pretty damn cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Still, though, what the hell? My paraglider's gone now. The next day, I got the rest of the stuff to make a mixer and set it up. I then needed the ingredients to make brass, which takes copper and zinc. Thankfully, we had a little bit of both, but we will need to get a bit more going forward. Okay, so from what I can tell, the way this works is you give it some of this. Now we put, do we just put it in like this? Yeah. There we go, and I think it's making it. I can't see because the thing's in the way. Yeah, there we go, it's making brass. Look at that, it's making loads. Okay, there we go. 50 brass ingots, beautiful. So we can make a lot of stuff with this. This is going to be pretty damn useful. The next part of making deployers was to make electron tubes, which takes rose quartz, which takes redstone and quartz, so that means more mining. I grabbed the redstone and the quartz I already had and made the first one. Okay, there we go. That is a polished rose quartz. We can also get it with 2 rough cinnabar and some of that. Because I actually will need some more redstone. God damn it, man. Oh, no, we won't. There we go, we got a little bit here. Oh, we need more quartz, though. Brilliant. Oh, god damn it. I went back to the nether to find some more quartz, but I got sidetracked by this bastion. Oh, is this a bastion? Oh, it is. The question is, how do we get in here? I mean, yeah, we could just break in like this, I guess. Oh, crap. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, this really sucked. Not only because I was above a pretty big pool of lava, but because it was very much avoidable. If I had actually prepared for this, I would have been fine. I grabbed some cobblestone and started making my way back when I saw this. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's in like a little grave thing. Oh, that is amazing, dude. What? That is such a smart idea. I love it. Oh, no. Okay, let's just chill for a second, shall we? Oh, I've got no blocks left. Oh, you're not doing this, man. No, it's not happening. Okay, how are we going to do this? Oh, crap. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, don't do that, man. Oh, now I've got to go down and get it. Are you kidding me? Right, run in, run out. Right, go, go, go. I've got no blocks. Okay, we're okay. We're good. We all good? We safe? Yes, yes, we are. Right, now I did see 2 chests, but the question is, how the hell am I going to get there? Don't mind if I do. Oh my god, I hate this mod. Whatever the hell it is restricting my wheel or whatever. It's so in the way. I hate it. Dude, I don't want to. Whatever the hell this is, stop doing it, please. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'll take that. And I'll take this as well. It isn't quite enough to do much with just yet, but I'll take it. It's definitely a step in the right direction. All right, now get me out of here, man. I'm not staying here anymore. Now, I can't really remember why, but I ended up pausing the recording for a bit and forgot to turn it on for like 10 minutes. Right, I've made a mistake again. I don't remember when this happened, but I must have pressed pause on my recording software. So the last, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes has been lost. So, oh my gosh, so annoying. But we have 4 deployers, a mechanical saw, and a windmill bearing. We are now working towards getting the windmill sails, which is 1 andesite alloy, 2 sticks, and some wool. Dude, man, how am I this bad at being a YouTuber, man? What the hell? I grabbed some shears and head out to get some wool. I then remembered that there was yet another step I'd forgotten about, which was getting slime balls for glue. Thankfully, I'd grown some corn, and with that, I could make the dough, and that plus lime dye makes slime balls. The issue was, I didn't have anything to make lime dye. My next task was, of course, to get the cacti to make lime dye, but there was a slight issue with that. Desert. Where's the nearest desert? 5,000 blocks away in this direct. Are you serious? That's the nearest desert. Are there any, like, sub-deserts? Joshua Desert, there's nothing for 10,000 blocks, okay. Saguaro Desert. Anything? Oh man. Alright, looks like we're going for a trip then. God damn it. As the nearest desert was halfway across the planet, I needed some sort of travel. Thankfully, horses are pretty easy to get. The cool thing is you can actually see their stats before you tame them, making it easier to find faster horses. After finding a fast one, I got on it and started making my way to the desert. On my way there, I found a waystone, rotten trees, a jungle, a cool rocky spike ocean biome, and a bunch of new plants and crops. It ended up turning to night, so I set up my waystone so I could get back to the base and sleep. Day 24. When I got back to my horse, I had to make a pretty tough decision. He was not going to be able to swim all the way there, and I wasn't able to get him in my boat. I tried leading him as far as I could, but he kept breaking loose. Leaving me with no other choice, I had to leave him there. After a long time of rowing and a lot of lag, I finally made it to the desert. I went down into the temple, grabbed what I could, and then came back up. After that, I found a little campsite to rest for the night. It was now day 25, meaning we are now a quarter of the way through already. We do still have a lot to do, so I need to get a bit of a move on. Okay, now that we're here, we have no cacti. What? Oh, there's one, literally one. What the hell? The barrel cactus as well. Oh, you can't even use it. Are you kidding me? You can't even use it. After finding out that this desert sucked, I tried looking for something else, but there wasn't one for ages. Except for a Mojave Desert. I wasn't sure what that was, but I went for it anyway as I was pretty desperate. On my way there, I found this though. What on earth have I just found? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Is this like a giant... Is this a bit like a woodland mansion? Right, you know what? I will, take that. Villager house. Village house. This is very weird. What the hell is this? Yeah, the cactus is gonna have to just hold on for a few minutes. Mind your manners. Hey. I see a few. Oh, it was lagging. So it is... Oh god. So it is just a giant pillager outpost. Dude, there's so many of them. What the hell? Alright, everybody just hold on for a second, please. I see you. Oh, why is this lag? Are you kidding me, man? Don't lag when I'm about to die. This really wound me up, I can't lie. For some reason, whenever I was fighting a Vindicator, I started lagging. So I died a fair few times trying to get my stuff back. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Waystone, and we'll sleep because I've got a bed, and then we'll just head back to the desert, and we'll go back to the base because I am not dealing with this right now. Now that I'd slept that off, I carried on looking for the other desert as I still needed cacti. I got the cacti, went back home while fighting the lag still, and I made a little cactus farm so I wouldn't have to go out and get more. I also found out that you were able to bone meal these things with this mod pack, so that was really handy. Got the lime dye, and finally made the glue. Now if we go ahead and mix these two together, look at this. Slime balls. Fantastic. And if we mix that with an iron sheet and a nugget, we can get some super glue. Oh man. Who knew getting slime would be this stressful, man? I still don't know why I'm getting so much lag now that we're away from the Vindicator area. What the hell's going on, man? Alright. 4 super glues. Okay. Fantastic stuff. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll leave them there and I'll put one of them in here. Okay, we're nearly done with the tree farm. Okay. Okay, I've just decided to turn shaders on. And oh my goodness, look at how nice this looks. This looks so pretty. I love it. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I think we're literally using potato shaders as well. Let me double check. Let's have a look. Oh no, we're using complementary. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought we were using potato shaders, but this is gorgeous, man. I love it. Anyway, today's the day we build our thing. I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to this. Also, before we go ahead and do this, I know you can build it with just a water wheel, but I'm not 100% sure how to get everything spinning, so I'm just going to do this. The only thing we need now is some wood, so let's go ahead and get some of that and then you can get loads and loads of wood. We don't really need a crazy amount, we just need to get enough to be able to make a bunch of chests, I guess. We also need to make sure we have enough saplings, which I'm presuming we have, you know. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and turn all these into that. Alright, 16 chests, that's enough for 8 double chests. I believe that should be enough. Alright, the burning question is, where do we build it? I'm thinking here, to be honest. This is a bit of a flat area, and we don't need a crazy amount of space. Alright, how are we going to do this? So, windmill bearing. We could do with some cases, actually. Hold on. I know we have a few around here. We have one, alright. Oh, that means we need more wood. Damn it. I've also just realized we need more than one mechanical saw. Why did I think we only needed the one? I'm pretty sure we need like at least 3 or 4. It depends on how wide we're gonna make it actually. I don't know. You know, let's just build the framework first and then let's see how it goes after that. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We will need at least this and then we'll have, yeah, so it'll be a 3 thing wide. Then if we do this like this here, this will then put the, what are they called down? The saplings. Then we will need a place for the chest. So we could do it like this. Would that work? Yeah, I'm sure it would work. All right, we have enough for another 2 double chests. All right, there we go. Looking good so far, looking pretty good. So the next question is, the bearings there, okay. Then we need to somehow put these down. We'll go, it needs to be 6 high. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, what? Has my math just been off about this completely? I think my math has just been completely off about this. So this is how the contraption is going to look in general. I don't know if this is actually going to work. Hold on. So we need to first of all glue it all together. I think that's everything going. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. So it is moving, and that is the speed it's going to go. So the real question is, are we doing this right? And so the way this is going to work is we put a bunch of saplings in here like this, but then we specify that these can only hold saplings. So when this spins, it will put these down. Let's see if that works first. Yes, perfect. Okay, it works, it works. That's the main thing we need to know. Now, if we go ahead and make another 2 more of these, we should hopefully be okay to just go, I think. If I make another 5 more, we could double the speed of it, I guess. I don't know, let's just focus on actually making it work first. I think that we should be good to just do that, okay. I think we're all glued, I think we're all ready to go. Yeah. Oh, no we're not. No we're not, no we're not. Now we should be. Is there anything that's stuck? Doesn't look like it, okay. So in theory, these should now just grow, and the saws here should cut the trees down. It'll be a slow process, but once it gets going, it gets going. But hey, we made our first big contraption. Hell yeah, dude. That is a success in my book. Alright, good morning everybody. How are we looking? We're still moving? We're still moving. Just to make sure it is working, we're going to go ahead and bone meal a few of those trees. Just to make sure it is actually functioning, you know? Alright, so we go ahead and bone meal that. Oh, that is a huge... Dude, that is some huge tree, man. What the hell? But it should now work. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. One grew. And it's cutting. Oh. Did it work? There we go. Look at that. Oh, man, it works. This is going to get us a crazy amount of wood pretty damn quickly. Oh, man, I'm kind of nervous about this, I'm going to be honest. Oh, hold on. Is that going to be able to cut that? Okay, I might have messed the way up the way this works. Hold on. Okay, if I can cancel you out for a second. I'm going to pick all you up. Everybody just hold the phone. Might need another one here. Yeah, I'm probably going to need that. Okay, everybody hold on to something. We need to get one more saw. I'm even considering making a few more anyway, so, you know. Let's give it a go. So if we get rid of you, there, and then go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This may not work. It may not work, but we'll try it anyway. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? It just doesn't work. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, it's spinning. Yeah, the worst comes to worst, it'll just not cut anything, but I'm sure it will. It might even make it a bit too quick. Who knows? All right, I'll leave you to it, and I'll come back in a little while when that is done. Hey, what are you doing there, man?
After making the tree farm, I gathered the plants from the crop farm and got a rather bountiful harvest. I then got the idea to make a mechanical crafter, which is basically a massive buildable crafting grid used to make things like crushing wheels. Making a whole 21 of these things was not going to be cheap, as each one costed a crafting table, brass casing, and an electron tube. Thankfully, one craft gives 3, so I only needed 7 of them. What else was lucky was the fact that I had enough cinnabar to make the tubes, so that was pretty good.
We have 8. Yeah, we have enough. Brilliant. So then we also needed what? Iron sheet, okay. Then we needed brass casings. Do we have enough brass? Oh, we have loads, okay. We need 1 more log. Okay, that's a bit of an... Oh, actually, that is not a problem anymore because we have... Oh my... What is up with these huge trees, dude? Why are they growing so big? Anyway, let's put that down here. Grab you. Chuck you two together. Bosh, lovely. Now all we need is 1 more log from this thing here. Oh, it is working. The backwards saw is working. It's just a tiny bit slow. Oh, no, it's not. No, that's not a problem at all. Look at this, dude. We're already getting crazy amounts. Wood will be a problem of the past. I should probably do something with this dog, actually. I don't want to just leave him here. I feel bad. I've just left it there for the last, like, 20 days. We go ahead and do this. Beautiful. The brass age. Now, if we go ahead and do this, perfect. We can actually make 8 sets of those mechanical crafting machines. We don't need that much, but we can do that anyway. We'll go ahead and do that. Perfect. I'll leave these 3 spare because I can probably use most of them for something else. Now, the way this thing works is by... Essentially, you can go ahead and build it like this. So you can see it's sort of just like a giant crafting grid. Oh, I just realized the problem is we need a wrench. That's not bad. We'll quickly make that now, and then we'll go ahead and start making the crushing wheels. I'll explain why we need a wrench in just a second, but they are used for like modifying a lot of different components. So if we go ahead and do this and make of that, cool. Like this, you can see the arrows here. If you do that, they will change the direction that they're pointing. Basically, the way they work is, say we just filled like all the outside of the andesite casing things, then wood, then stone. Basically, they would all sort of just, they would follow the track of the arrow. So they'd all just push down, then down again, then this will go down and across. Then they all need to go into one slot or else they'll just fall off. So if we point that there, they'll all get pushed down into here, then across, then the finished product will just come out. Does that make sense? Not sure, but in the morning we will go ahead and make those crushing wheels. Right, so how do you make this again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that 16? 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. Then we need 4. That. Okay. So we need this. Then we need this. And let's just go with this. How about that? So if we go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then fill the rest in like this. Oh wait, we need rotational power. Sorry, I forgot about that. How much is this going to need? Isn't this a thing? Yeah. That's not too bad. We can get that. Okay, these goggles, these things, basically they will show you sort of like the statistics of each like mechanical thing. So if I get 2 of these, no, 1 of these actually. So if I get 1 of these, 1 of these, and then do we not have any? Oh, we haven't got any. Really? No glass. Right, apparently we have no glass left. Okay, and we have no food. Great. Okay, let's see how this absolute behemoth is doing. 445 logs immediate. Look at that. That is crazy. That is only going to keep going as well. It's amazing. So if we head over to the desert, this is a desert without any sand, of course. Let's go to this desert. We get a bit of sand. That should be enough sand for now. We head back to the base. I'm actually going to move this to over here somewhere. Let's just put it here for now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. And pow, beautiful. So if I go ahead and put this here, maybe? No. Shows stress impact, capacity. Yeah. So it shows the stress capacity and I think the requirements as well. So this should, yeah, okay. This just says it's just not generating any stress because, you know, it's not. Yeah, this is taking 1024, which is, I think, the minimum. And each of these does 256, which is pretty cool. Okay, we've got 4 water wheels and a bunch of other stuff. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to power this thing. We now also need to try and invert the direction somehow. How did I do that last time? So if I do this, then that. Oh wait, no. No, that's wrong. Hold on, what? If I go here... Wait, no. Sorry, I feel like I'm being a bit stupid here. Hold on. Okay, and there. Yes, okay, works, but it's overstressed. Is that 256 per thing? No way, dude. No way is it 256 per thing. That cannot be true. Are we really going to need 21 of that? That is nuts, dude. What? Surely that can't be the case. No way. I mean, it's not exactly expensive to do it. It's just that's nuts. That is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it is. Dude, that is crazy. 256 per machine. Okay, well, looks like we're going to have to make a lot more water wheels. That is crazy, man. All right, I've got another 16 water wheels now. At some point, we are going to have to make like a steam engine at some point, like a giant one. But yeah, for the time being, this is going to have to do. Yeah, it's still not enough. This is crazy, man. Okay, finally. I don't know how many that needed, but that is nuts. Oh wait, this is already probably crafting it. Oh, there we go, made it. That's annoying. I wanted to show that off. We'll have to make another one at some point, so we'll just we'll do that then. But hey, we have some. We have 2 crushing wheels. The way these work is by well, as it's showing off here. You put them 2 together, and when you spin them in opposite directions, anything that goes inside will go crushed down like this into a crushed form of that thing. Then if you put it through again, I don't know if it's going to show it here, but I don't know, yeah. It's sort of like it doesn't seem that crazy, but trust me, it's pretty good. I know that like if you put the regular raw things through the crushing wheel, it like duplicates it through this. So you put them through here, you get at least 1, then you have a 45% chance to get another 2, another 20% chance to get a 4th one, sorry. So you can get a crazy amount of extra stuff through that. And you can do that with iron, gold, copper, zinc, silver, and lead. Anyway, that is the project for tomorrow. Good night.
I started the day off by getting some kelp as it's a very useful resource in the Create mod, as by drying it you can make conveyor belts. I got rid of the crafter as I didn't really need it at the moment, and I got started on the crushing wheel.
So if I go ahead and put these 2 here, got 1 and 2. Okay, cool. So there's a few things we need to try and make. One of them being a gear shift, which I believe is the thing that can change the direction of things moving, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think the way this works is essentially when you power it with redstone like that, it will change the direction the rotation's going. Let's go check that out real quick. There it is that way. Yeah. Cool. We're going to need that because these 2 need to go in the opposite directions to each other. All right, let's go ahead and do that. And that here. See a few creepers around. Don't really want to deal with them if I can help it. Oh no! I knew that would happen. The one time I decided not to sleep. Okay, so now these 2 are spinning in those directions. We need this one to go in the opposite direction. Okay. I'm a bit scared, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this wind whistling sound. So that is right. Then if we go ahead and do this. Yeah, look at that. Those two now, if we go through here. No! Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was gonna do that. God damn it. I didn't know that was actually gonna do anything. Whatever. Right, I'm gonna sleep because this is flipping scary, man. The wind is so scary.
When I woke up, I finished off the crushing machine. As you can see, the belt works very nicely.
This now is moving pretty cool. So if we just chuck something onto there, that should now push through here and just pop out the end. Very nice. Now let's see if my theory is correct. My theory being, does this actually give you any extra stuff when it's crushed? Because I can remember it doing that, so I don't know if it's going to still do it. I have 20 out of this now. How is that going to go now? There you go, 45. That's basically doubled it. Now the gold. Oh, it's crushing. It's going. Look at that, 52. That's beautiful. And you can just smelt that like normal iron. It just gets you iron. It's pretty good. So yeah, this is going to be a very nice piece of machinery. What else does the crushing wheel do for us? It can crush 327 different things. Interesting. Ooh, including this. I forgot about that. We will be doing that in just a minute. Doesn't see... What the hell's this? Oh my goodness. 1 inch in debris can be turned into at least 2, then possibly a 3rd and a 4th. That is amazing. What the hell? Okay, we will be doing that when we get to it then, goddamn. Alright then, let's go ahead and chuck all these through the thing. So, 13 cinnabar will get us how much redstone? Let's see. Oh, there we go. 20, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so there's a chance that it gets turned into a 2nd. Okay, I thought it would be like a guaranteed 3 or something. Don't know why. Oh, okay, if you don't polish it, it's guaranteed to be at least 3 then as a possible 4th. Okay, we'll do that from now on.
After looking at all that, I found a bunch of pillagers that could start a raid, so I did just that.
Right, looks like we're gonna have to do a raid. Dude, these guys are vicious, man. These things are powerful, dude. God damn. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god. Dude, those Vindicators are absolute nutcases, man. Alright, give me my stuff. Do we have a crossbow? No. Right, you, give me a crossbow. You, give me a crossbow. Somebody give me a crossbow, I want one. Hey! Killing my villagers off, man? Where's this last guy? Over here. Where is this guy? Oh, I think they died. Right, you lot. Oh, dude! What the hell? Oh my god! Wait, is those? is the what's it called? The Iron Golem just absolutely smoking those guys. Oh my god! It is. What the hell? That is crazy, man. These Iron Golems are so powerful. All right, no more messing around. All right, no more messing around. We got this. Where are they? Oh, there's a Ravager. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, I've got no armor left. Oh my god, man. Come on. Right, we need new armor immediately. That's all we can get. Okay, we're a bit broke at the moment. Give me my stuff back. I apparently have absolutely no ranged weapons whatsoever. Right, how the hell are we going to handle these guys? Ow. No, I thought... Oh, hang on. It's got 3 durability left. Alright. Oh, stop it, man, please! Alright, we have to just make a good old normal bow. You know what, I was actually considering doing this on hardcore originally. Bloody good job I'm not doing it now, isn't it? And pow, get out of here. Oh, there's another wave, you kidding me? Oh no. How do I make a crossbow? How do I do this? Oh, I haven't got the stuff for that. Alright, let's do this. What the hell are you? What is this? Oh my god. I can't see it. I can't see anything. What the hell's going on? What is going on, man? What is this? What am I looking at? The illusioner? What is an illusioner, man? Oh my god. Okay, everybody just hold on for a split second, please. Where is this guy? You. Get out of here. Whoa, what the hell? What am I looking at here? Tome of Illusion. We'll check that out in just a bit. Alright, who is left? There's a few things over there. What am I looking at there now? What are you? I'm freezing. Hey! How am I meant to fight against some of these things? I was killed against an isolager using magic. Oh, get lost, man. Get out of here, man. Oh, there's nothing I can do anymore, man. Am I even going to be able to get back to my stuff and even survive? Right, everybody hold on. Just for a second. Everybody wait. Okay, I just need to get my bearings going. If I can get that isolager out of the way, then we'll be good. I'm out of arrows. Crap. Right, come here, everybody. Get rid of you. Oh, come on! They're all just healing each other, man. What do I do about this? I think all the villagers are dead already, so... Oh, please. That's one. That's two. Get over here. Okay. Now it's just the witches. Okay. There's another wave, you serious, man? This is some nutty raid, I swear. I don't think I can keep doing this, man. I don't think I can keep going. Are these like two separate totems of undying something? I don't think there's any more villagers left in this village. Oh, please. Oh, it's a Vindicator. A Evoker. Okay, I froze to death. Now, what am I even meant to do anymore? I've got one arrow. Oh my god. I think I'm screwed. Why is this raid just so mental? Oh, get lost, man. Is it worth just sleeping? So at least it'd be daytime then. Right, I'm gonna try and get back and just sleep. At least then I'll have a fighting chance against like the zombies or something. Okay, do I have like a golden apple or anything? Alright, everybody that's still in the raid, you are gonna be out of the raid now. It's not exactly an enchanted apple, but it's something. Oh, I can't do this, man. This is nuts. Oh! This is some crazy raid, man. What are you meant to do? What am I even supposed to do against this, dude? Like, I can't get close enough to anything to kill them. I've not got enough stuff to get arrows or anything. Right, I'm not dying anymore. I know, I'm not. Right, death isn't an option anymore. We can do this. If the only one I need to deal with in water is this Ravager. Okay, Isolager's gone. That's fine. That's the main one. Alright, who's next? The Evoker's a bit of a problem, but he's not that bad. Trying to get rid of that thing next. Oh no, that was the Iron Golem! Whoa! Oh, what the hell, man? Alright, rip Iron Golem. Alright, get rid of you. It's this bloody Ravager, man. Right. Are you... Who do you think you are, man? Get out of here, man. Or I'm gonna fist fight me and you. Okay. Okay, we did it. There is one survivor. One villager survived that entire thing. And he's unemployed. There you go, that's the moral of the story. You ever get your village attacked, just be jobless. Oh my god, you're on one heart as well, oh my god. Yeah, okay, that was interesting. Jesus Christ, man, I was the worst raid I've ever had to experience. What the hell? Okay, so let's just quickly go over some of the stuff we got. Got a bunch of emeralds, that's pretty nice. We got an actual totem of undying, which I believe, yeah, you can make these now with one of the create mods. We also got these things, totem of freezing and illusion. So this triggers when taking damage and health falls below half. And this is the same thing. And it doesn't say what it does, okay. I'm presuming this freezes everything and this makes like duplicates of itself to confuse things. But man, that was ridiculous. Okay, let's see how this is doing. We are now on 4,000 oak logs. That is nuts, man. Of course, at some point we'll put this through an auto sorting system, so we just have a massive vault of wood. If I can just get a bit more iron, I'm going to try and make some more armor, because obviously we have none right now. We'll head down to the mines, get a bit more of everything, and then, yeah, we'll try and make some more stuff. I want to try and make a encased fan. You can use this to, like, I don't know if it'll show properly, but you can create wind force, which blows stuff away. But also, if you use it with fire and lava and stuff, you can like turn it into like a mechanical furnace and stuff, and it can bulk smelt so much stuff. If you pass it through lava, it creates like super hot lava air. Yeah, pretty cool. So we need to try and somehow make one of those. So how do we make that? Propeller is pretty cheap. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. Rightio, give me that. Oh, actually, do we have any more andesite? I don't think we have any more andesite alloys. We have 3. And as far as I'm aware, yeah, like no more andesite. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. For now, though, we'll go mining and then we'll see what we can get from that. Little did I know that this cave trip would be just as stressful as the raid. I obviously didn't have any armor, so when I got attacked, I died almost every single time. I was able to get enough iron to make a full set, so at least that protected me. After that, I went mining and got a crazy amount of stuff. Okay, we got a lot of stuff there. Jeez, man. If I can go ahead and put some of this away quickly, I will sort out what we have in just a minute. Alright, so now that that's all been organized, we have 25 rough diamonds, plus an additional 27 shards we can turn into some more diamonds. We have a bunch of this and that. We have got a lot of stuff. Holy moly, man. Let's just craft some of this into its bigger forms real quick. So we got all this and that. Got 28 diamonds. Beautiful. We now have 48 altogether. That's incredible. Yeah, we're doing pretty damn nicely. So what can I do with this? Okay, so we need 5 magnetite altogether to make a magna. Okay, that's fine. So can I run this through a crushing wheel? I can, but that makes blue dye, so I don't want that. This will turn that into redstone. Yeah. I think I'll leave about 10 in here just in case. And alright, let's go ahead and grind some of this down. So starting off with the cinnabar. Boink. Let's get rid of that. So we got a load of redstone plus 5 calcite. Very nice. When I run that through grinding wheel again, I can, and it turns into bone meal. Pretty cool. All right, next up is the gold, and there's not much of this. So 6 of that turns into 11 crushed coal. Very nice. A stack and 26 iron will turn into how much? This I'm excited to find out. All right, so a stack and 26 turned into 3 and a bit stacks. That is nuts, man. Dude, this is fantastic. I absolutely love the crushing wheel. It's so useful. So once that's all blasted and stuff, we can get a bunch of iron. Very nice. All right, everything is coming along quite nicely. I'm thinking if we make it the bulk smelter quickly, that'd be pretty damn handy. So how do we do that again? We'll need some of these, some of that, some of this, some of this, maybe even a bit more. If I go ahead and make a bunch of these, and if we make lots and lots of these. Very nice. And the wood. Okay. We probably have enough to make what we need right now. Besides the lava, we can get that. Okay, let's try and get a little bit of space going real quick. I then spent the best part of the next day and a half trying to work this out. Like, genuinely, I have no idea why I struggled with this, but yeah, eventually I was able to build it. Okay, I think that's right. So if we go ahead and put that there now, that should hopefully not overflow over to here. No, it should be good. So if I now go ahead and just chuck that into there, that is doing something. It's definitely doing something. Okay, there we go. Look at that, a full stack of iron just like that. That is incredible. I don't know how long that took, but I'm going to see if I can try and get a timer up on the screen for it. Things are looking pretty good though. We've now got an auto smelter, got an auto mixer and a squisher, got crushing wheels. We did have the crafting thing, but we've taken that away. And we've got our super OP auto tree farm, which I'm going to quickly check, see how that's doing actually. If it's doing too well, I might have to turn it off. Yeah, that's doing 6,000 logs, and it's still got so much space left, so I'm going to leave that go. Things are looking pretty good though. I'm really, really liking some of these farms we're making. I think I'll have to try and make like an infinite lava source soon, because, you know, we could definitely do with that. All in all though, I'm pretty happy. All right, very nice. Day 37. The first thing I did was get some buckets and smelted some cobblestone, as I wanted to make an infinite lava source. It's pretty useful for stuff like fueling blaze stoves, making a bunch of stuff, and in general pretty handy to have a lot of. I went to a lava lake, got some lava, bulk washed the stone into dripstone using the fan mechanism, then turned the dripstone blocks into spikes. I then dug out an area for it and set the system up. To those who don't know how this works, if you put a dripstone spike under a block, under a lava source, pointing into a cauldron, it'll start to fill up with lava, without consuming the source above. It's really handy, and you can make it completely in vanilla Minecraft. After that was set up, I went through the quests and got a crazy amount of stuff, as I forgot about it for a while. The next day I started looking at possible upgrades to diamond, as I knew there was more than just netherite. I saw a few things, but from what I could tell, the next upgrade was obsidian. The only issue with getting obsidian stuff is to get the upgrade template we need gilded blackstone, and we don't have much of that. I also considered getting one of those super hammers, but the diamond one costs almost a stack of diamonds, so yeah, I couldn't quite get that just yet. I then went into the nether as I wanted to have a bit of an explore. I went back to the bastion, grabbed more of the stuff as there was still a fair bit for me to get. I also found another bastion and raided that one too. I was a lot more prepared than last time, so the brutes weren't as big a problem. Also, I can't remember when I got this, but this is called the Bottle of Dimensional Tears. It sort of works like a recall potion, able to teleport you back to your spawn point whenever you need to, so that's pretty handy. Also, you can get them by filling a respawn anchor and using a bottle on it. I got this one from a chest at some point, so yeah. After raiding the 2 bastions, I went back as I didn't really want to lose my stuff. Day 40. Okay, something I did see actually. I saw that if you crush ancient debris, yeah, you can get extra scraps. That's amazing. What the hell? So you have 7 scraps and another bar. That's absolutely amazing. We are on the road to getting a lot of netherite. We also have 14 gilded blackstone now, which means we can potentially make a wither skull. We can also make an explorer's compass. We can make a few of these now. We can get 7 upgrades with just that. There you go, that's 8. So we can make 8 obsidian upgrades. That's pretty cool. Is it going to be worth it though? Because we need... I mean, that makes one of everything except for the hoe. So we definitely could do that. I think I might leave it just for now though, and then we'll do that eventually. After I did that, I decided it was probably a good idea to enchant some more stuff, considering I was looking at upgrading my tools. So I first had a look at all my stored XP, and I had a tiny bit less than 80 levels stored, so that was pretty good. I then got myself ready to build the enchanting room. Alright, there we go. This is an enchanting room. It's not exactly the nicest, I gotta be honest, but you know, something. Why does it do that, man? So we now have an enchanting room. We can go ahead and start potentially getting some of these things now. Alright, hell yeah. We will take a look at that in the morning. Very nice. Okay, there we go. That took quite a lot to get, holy moly, man. If I can put these both together, I can get a Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3 Diamond Pickaxe. Put these two together, we got Efficiency 5, Unbreaking and Silk Touch. And this is just Efficiency and Unbreaking, okay. Alright, you know what, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put them together on the anvil. Alright, so you have Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, and Efficiency 5. Very, very nice. You know what? We are doing pretty damn well. I quite like that. I'm gonna see if I can get a... one of... where is it? One of these. I might get 2 of these quickly. Yeah, that's not too bad. That should hopefully be enough. Now, how do we actually get the obsidian bar? Oh, just smelt. Oh, okay, that's fine. You know, I'll just do 8 for now because, you know, might as well use the coal hub. So we're also going to need one of these. 4 planks and 2 iron. There we go. So is it just like this? Yeah. Look at that, obsidian pickaxes. Very, very nice. So this one's Silk Touch and this one's Fortune. Amazing. I think we got some quests from that. Yeah, we did. So there's also this. This one's another rare reward. If we get a obsidian sword, shovel, and an axe. I will do that when we get really good ones of these because these are still just the basic. This one maybe I will do. But the axe and the sword, I want to get better ones first. Now that we've got our newfound very good stuff, I kind of want to go out and see how much stuff we can get with these. Because I saw that if you send like an ore or something through a crushing wheel, you can get these. But then will I get more stuff with my fortune pickaxe is the question. So that's the sort of thing we need to find out. So that can only mean one thing. We gotta go on a mining trip. There's a pretty big cave over here. That isn't too far away. You know what, we'll go to that. Oh crap. Okay, so after sorting through most of what we got, this is basically everything we got from that trip. Not too bad at all. There's a couple of things like, I guess the deep slate stuff we can use now. There we go. There's a lot of things like, I don't know what would be best to use. Like, would it be better to run the coal ore through the grinding machine, or would it be better to use it on the fortune pickaxe? Because if we run this through here, we can get at least one coal, maybe another one, and then we have a chance to get a nug of experience. So I'm thinking maybe running these through the thing. Then I don't know, we'll work it out. What I do know though is I'm gonna use the fortune pickaxe on this because this guarantees 2, has a 25% chance for the third, and then has a thing. I'm pretty sure we can get more than just 13. Okay, ready? That was 13. Let's take a look, see what we get. Alright, we're ready? 3, 2, 1. 30, there we go, look at that. Plus 41 shards. So if we take a look at this quickly. 35 rough diamonds. Look, that's nuts. We got 22 extra than the original 13 we would have gotten. There we go. Oh, lovely. Love that. That's 62 diamonds. Amazing. So the burning question is, what are we going to run through the grinding machine? I'm thinking at least these. So let's quickly do this. There we go. I wonder how much we're going to get back from this. So that was 30, what was that? 38 and 3, I think. So that would have been, what, 41? Whoa. Okay, we got a stack and 3 crushed iron. Plus the, whoa. Hey, get out of here, man. We also got 35 nuggets of experience. Now, can we put these into a block? We can, okay. Can I put this down? Okay, you can break them as well. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. That's very cool. I think I'll do the same thing with the coal. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do it with the rest of it. That's pretty cool. Alright, we have actually run out of space for the rest of these nuggets of experience. We have quite a lot of stuff here. Alright, but if we can go ahead and run these through here. There we go, 21 blocks of experience. We are doing quite nicely, I gotta say. Now if I go ahead and bulk blast all of this, like so. Dude, we are doing so well here. Alright, so how much of everything do we actually have now? I should probably do a bit of a reorganize of these things soon, because there's just stuff everywhere. You know, although I'm pretty happy. I am pretty damn happy. While I was in the caves, one of the biggest issues was food. I have a crop farm already, but I wanted to get something a bit more substantial, and what better than lots and lots of meat. I started building a livestock pen area so that I could keep and breed animals. I'm thinking maybe we just extend it from here. Like we could have a little gate going through here to make our way to the contraptions, and then have a big pen here maybe. This is what we've got. It's a bit mazy, to be honest, but I think it's quite cool. We've got one pen here, which is big enough for like pigs or something. Maybe I'll use this one for pigs because it's a bit smaller. This can be for cows. We've got chickens in here.
And then sheep over here, maybe. We've got a pretty nice little, like, home area coming along quite nicely here. Okay, now, do we have a lead? Because I don't know if you can craft them yet. Oh, you can. And it is just string, okay. It's a bit confusing when you gotta try and remember what version of Minecraft you're on. So I can do maybe another one more like that. Okay. 7 of these is probably pretty good. Alright, so what is the first thing to get? We've got a horse. Anything else around here? Oh, hang on. There's a cow. Okay, brilliant. We will start off with cows then. Come here, you. So the question is, where are we going to put them? I'm thinking this one is probably the best for the cows. Right, everybody get through here. How do I not have you all tied together? Okay. There we go. Sorry, it was a bit confusing. I don't know what that was. Next up is chickens. There are 2 here, plus another one there. We can probably do that. I think I'm going to try and see if I can get some more crops, though. If we get crops, we can sort of entice them a bit more, can't we? So it's either chickens or pigs next. We've got 2 pigs there. There's another 3 cows over there. We could get them. You know, we'll head over this way and we'll try and grab the both. Okay, there's 2 of them here. There is actually a few more up here. So you know what? We'll grab... Oh, there's so many things up here. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, I've not actually been here yet. I remember I saw this on like day 3 or something. Whoa, what the hell? What is this? Is this like a... Is this like an already built farm or something? What the hell? This is pretty cool, actually. What the hell? I'm going to see if I can steal all of these chickens. Because there are quite a lot of them. Alright, so, how are we going to do this? I can just break you guys out here. Alright, everybody, we've got... Oh, God, there's so many of them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chickens. Alright, everybody, follow me. Okay, we've got a bunch of them leaded anyway. Right now, we got most of these guys here now. I don't know if I think we've lost a few on the way, but that's fine. Right, if you can all just squeeze through here real quick. Wonderful. Alright, there you go. Everybody love each other. Right, there's 1, 2, 3 pigs here. We'll go for them first. Right, piggies, where are you? There's 1. I think there's 2 more up here. There's another one, and here's another one. Brilliant. Okay, there are still a lot of animals around here, including 3 sheep. So if I can grab these guys, are you 1, 2, and 3? And there's a few pigs down here as well, so we can go ahead and grab them, guys. Are you come here? You 2. And there's 1 more little dude over here, and then we should be good. Lovely. All right, where are we going to put you all? So this is going to be the sheep pen. If I bring you all in here first, then if I lead the pigs out, you will all go in here. Single file, please, people. Perfect. All right, we have life. Amazing. So we've got sheep, pigs, lots and lots of chickens, and some cows. These guys are already producing a lot of eggs. Very nice. As I was already doing farm stuff, I had another look at how to get cotton. Apparently cotton is naturally found in arid or subtropical places in real life. Knowing this, I had a look at some of the biomes, but they were all really far away. I found out that there was a savanna not too far, so I went there. On my way, I found this owl, which I was able to tame. Yeah, I got an owl! I then found this big village house thing, so I stayed there for the night. I woke up and carried on looking for the savanna, but I couldn't really find any cotton. Eventually I went back, but I noticed that my owl didn't want to move. I thought that it was bugged and was trying to attack something, but no, just turns out he was sleepy. I forgot that owls are nocturnal, so he was just having a nap. The next day I decided to make a really powerful sword, and after a hell of a lot of enchanting, this is what we got. It's pretty good, but the knockback does set this thing back a fair bit, so I wasn't overly happy with it. I ended up trying to mine for some more lapis in the hopes to get something better, but this ended up happening. And this, kids, is why we don't mine straight down. tried getting my stuff back, but I kept dying over and over again. This carried on throughout the best part of day 50, which really sucked as this marked exactly halfway through our challenge. Anyway, after getting my stuff back, I went into the caves and tried getting some more lapis. I was once again careless and let myself get killed. Eventually, I got back to my stuff and put a waystone down as coming to and from the caves would be a bit easier this way. When I got back, I sorted my lapis and went to sleep. The next day, I was on it. I needed a better sword. I spent a while and a lot more XP getting the best enchants and came up with this. Alright, here we go. This will have Sharpness 5, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Mending and Unbreaking 3. That is a sword, man. Holy moly. That is gorgeous. I love that. And to make it even better again, if I go ahead and grab one of you and make one of these, we can then do a bit of that. Look at this. Oh my god. That is nuts, man. That might be the best sword I've ever had. Holy hell. Alright, cool. Let's go test this thing out. Alright, I might need to wait until it's nighttime. We can't really do much with this. I was thinking of making a mob farm to build my XP back up, but then thinking about it, a big part of mob farms are just AFK, so there wasn't really much point as it'd be a waste of a good few days. Nighttime came and I was not holding back. I couldn't wait to use this thing. I then decided we could probably take on that pillager mansion from earlier as we have a phenomenal sword and diamond armor. So I went over and started getting my revenge. I won't show much of this as I was here for quite a while and it was mostly me just looking around, but just know we got loads of emeralds and a fair few totems. When I got back, I filled up the bases with a little bit of XP I had, then I went to bed. Day 53 was a bit of a filler day, I'm not gonna lie. All I did was tame another horse because the last one left or something. And then I had a bit of an explore. I want to build a new base soon and I just wanted to have a bit of a look around for it. So yeah, that's what that was. Okay, guess what? I found something out. Get closer. Guess what? I know how to get cotton. I found out that to get cotton, you obviously need these seeds, right? And it doesn't say how to actually get them. You know, you just get the cotton or you got to turn it into the seeds from cotton, right? Well, as it turns out, you can't find wild cotton like you can with these flowers. Like obviously here we've got wild asparagus, we've got things like, what else have we got around here? And you know what I mean, like there's wild crops and stuff everywhere. But you can't just do that with cotton, you actually need to get it in a different way. So as you probably know, if you go ahead and start breaking some grass, you get things like wheat seeds and then occasionally hop seeds. Now it works the exact same way, but with ferns. So we need to try and find what biome has ferns. And I believe it's things like jungles and taiga biomes. So if we go to, let's see, one of these ones. Nothing for a while. Okay. There's a regular taiga biome here. So if we're lucky, you can just head over here, break some ferns, and then get some cotton, if you know what I mean. So if we go ahead and make a boat, and then head over there, we might actually be able to get cotton finally on like, what are we on now? Day 54, is it? Or 53? I can't remember. I can actually see a couple in here already. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. We can actually get cotton. Yeah, last night I was just having a look around on a creative world how to find these things. And look, cotton seeds, yes. I was looking for a little while on a creative world to see if I could find a like a cotton biome of some sorts. But yeah, I ended up finding out this. Oh, that's amazing. What the hell? We might not be lucky enough to get another one now, though. But that is fine. We only need the one. Yeah, that's fine. We only need this one. But that's amazing. Yes. Oh, we finally got cotton. So what that means now is that we can grow this and actually grow our own wool. Which, come to think of it, now doesn't really seem all that crazy. Oh my god. Because wool farms are absolutely a thing and we can just, you know, get sheep for that. I don't know, did I waste my time trying to get this for such a long time? Maybe. I don't know, I don't care. Alright, so how are we going to do this? So if we first of all get a hoe, then if we get some bones, alright, here we go. I'll put it here for now. Yeah, look at this! Oh my god. Beautiful, absolutely incredible. We could turn this into wool, absolutely, that is amazing, man. Alright, so where are we going to put this actually? Because we don't have any space left. Where are we gonna grow the wool? I guess for the time we could just put it there, but I don't know, man. For now, I'll just put it in there. Do we have cotton? We have cotton! Alright, what I'm gonna try and do now, this is already pretty good. The only thing I want to try and upgrade now is this diamond axe, because if I can get efficiency 5
and some other stuff maybe. That'd be pretty good. So if we can go ahead and maybe do that. What other enchantments do you need on an axe? I think it's just efficiency and unbreaking, isn't it? Because then once we do get something pretty good on the axe, I can turn both that and the shovel into obsidian versions. So I don't particularly want to do that without that. So vein mining, what? Wait, is that actually... Oh, okay. I didn't know we had that on here. That's very cool. Okay. I won't have that on an axe, but you know, that's pretty cool. Yes, there we go. All right, that should be efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. Beautiful. Beautiful, look at that. Absolutely amazing. So now if I grab some more of these, and that, and these. All right, slight problem. We are out of obsidian, but it's fine. I know exactly where we can go to get some. There's a little bit in like a cluster in the nether, so we can go grab that. If we head over here, there should be, yeah, there's like a weird obsidian sphere over here. Yeah. All right, 2 more of these, please. That is 1. And that is 2. Look at that. Full obsidian tools. All right, what does that give me? Steak. Huh, cool. That's quite funny. The next day I decided to go for another explorer. I still wanted to build a new base. I came across some villagers, so I decided to grab one and bring it back to make a temporary trading hall. This carried on through day 56 as I went to get another villager. I decided to turn one into a librarian and cycle through the trades quickly in hopes for a mending book. And then lo and behold, we actually got one too. One more quick look, and oh, there we go. 10 emeralds for mending. That is nuts, man. So how many do we need? We need at least 2 for these. You already have it, and then we can probably get it for these 2 as well. So that's what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I think it was 6? So we've got 64 emeralds. So that is enough for... Wait, I don't need 6, I need 4. Why do I keep thinking I need 6 books? So yeah, mending for that is pretty nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. Why did I get Tree Whisperer? I then had another look as to where we should be going next in the sense of tool upgrades. The next direct upgrade was of course Netherite. But then we had the choice of either the Warden tier, upgraded Netherite, which was easily the most powerful option, but definitely the most expensive, or one of these special upgrades like Ruby, which grants special effects like haste, levitation I think, or something. But yeah. Now, obviously we've made some cool contraptions already, like the auto tree farm, but what if I told you there was an auto mining machine that dug out massive tunnels super quickly? I went into a creative world as I've done this before and wanted to test it out, but yeah, here's me explaining it. I did see this on a tutorial a while ago, so if you are the person who designed this, I'm sorry for not being able to give credit. So we have here is a 5x5 of drills, which can obviously mine a 5x5 chunk of blocks at a time. We then obviously have some chests and the actual mechanism. So this is how it works. This is a minecart assembly unit, and essentially when a minecart is put on here and this is powered, everything gets put inside that minecart, so you can just move it along tracks. So what these 2 deployers do, this is a filler block. Oh, actually, I need to put this the other way around. Hold on. This is a rail deployer, so every time it moves forward, this puts a new rail down. And this one is a filler block, so this puts a block underneath that if there's like a gap. So say this gap was here and the rails were coming across, that deployer would then build a little bridge so it can come across. Then this is a plow which destroys whatever block it goes into. So this one being the rails. So it breaks the rails, puts them back into the system and recycles them for this to use. It's a really, really handy system. It's really efficient. And then when this is all powered, it just keeps going and it breaks whatever blocks are in front of it. So as you can see here, we've got a couple tests. We've got a big chunk of stone that this can mine through and also a big gap for it to cross when it gets to it. And the only things you need to keep in mind is make sure you use a minecart with a furnace when you're using this, because it can actually power it then. You haven't got to worry about doing all these powered minecart rails and stuff. It gets a bit complicated if you do that. So if you go ahead and put a minecart with a furnace there, power it after it stops lagging, you then have a fully mechanical system. And if you power the minecart, it should start moving. It'll start moving if you put some rails inside this. Hold on. So we try that again and then power it. As you can see, it puts a rail down, and then yeah, it can do all this. It's pretty damn handy. And then when it gets close enough, it will start filling in that gap. It's amazing. It's really, really helpful. And this will keep going as long as you've got enough coal to power it. So that is how we're going to build our machine. And we do have an extra deploy. We just need to make another one. So the only new things we really need to get is these, the assembly unit, and the plow. Besides that, it's pretty cheap and pretty easy to get. So let's go ahead and make a start on that then. When I loaded back in, I spent quite a while gathering materials and got myself ready to build it. It isn't too complex if you have a general understanding of the create mod, but yeah, this is it. Not entirely sure how this is going to turn out, so fingers crossed it's okay. Oh, the other thing I need to say is when you're doing this, make sure it's on lock rotation because otherwise it'll start spinning around a bit. All right, you're on. Go. All right, it looks to be working. Oh, whoa, stop. Stop. All right. Okay, good so far. We just didn't glue this apparently. All right, that is absolutely glued now. So we should hopefully be okay. And you there. Go. Okay, we're going. So as far as I'm aware, we should be good. I did just realize there's no actual way to get up here now though. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It went on for quite a while, actually going into the next day. But yeah, we got some pretty good stuff, not gonna lie. The next day when I woke up, I got a load of my stuff and started crushing it all, as I obviously needed to do it at some point, so yeah. When that was done, I bulk blasted it all and sorted all of my quote-unquote industrial bars into one chest as it looked quite nice. I spent the rest of the following day and a half gathering a bunch of materials in preparation to build the new base. I then spent the next 2 whole days digging and filling dirt, all while using this cool wand, which is sort of like a fill tool, just to then decide, nah, don't want to live here. So yeah, that was a bit of a waste of time. I then found this nice patch of flat near the base, cleared the grass with water, and got starting on building a barn house stable thing for my horse. Yeah, this is pretty cool, I gotta say. I am quite happy with this. So we've got an actual place to store our horse now, which is great. All right, cool. Okay, so now that we built this, I think the next big step is to build like a full-on huge farm around it. So if we build a huge thing maybe around here and like here as well. The thing is, right, I think I can try and work out how to automate the farms. Because if we look here, we got the mechanical harvester. Which what this does is, as you can see here, this can harvest plants when it's, you know, on a contraption. And it'll replant them as well, which is great. Yeah, you know what, we'll try that. Let's just get a bit of a list of what crops to do that with first. Okay, so I think I've come up with something, but ignore what's in the background. That's something I was trying to build. What I've got here is probably the best I'm going to do at making an automatic crop harvesting machine, and it can go on for quite a while, as you can see. Essentially, this is another like mechanical cart unit, a bit like the mining machine. All these here are mechanical harvesters, so what they'll do is they will automatically harvest and pick up any crop, storing it inside these chests over here. Now what this thing is here, this is a portable storage interface, and down here we have the output, or the intake, or whatever you want to call it. Essentially, when that piece there runs up and connects to here, it will check for anything in the chests, and it will take them out, pulling them from there and putting them into this chest here. So what I can do is I can push this button to activate it, and it will go across here and harvest anything that's ready to harvest and put it into this. So let me just show you now quickly, if I stop lagging. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Look at this. Oh my god, it's amazing. And as you can see little bits coming out. And then it will bounce back and go all the way back, ready to go again. Amazing. Now I could further automate this by powering this redstone rail here. That will just keep going back and forth infinitely, but I kind of don't want to do that. But yeah, what you can see here is that button will also be able to power this one here, so I can make a second one over here, make this go on for some other crop, sending here, and I could just go on forever, basically. This could potentially be pretty damn good, I gotta say. Now this is of course going to take a fair bit of time and effort, so I don't fully know how I'm going to do this. I'm looking forward to seeing I can do this. It's going to be pretty difficult, but I think we can do it. I spent the rest of day 65 gathering the many materials to make the contraption, then got to work. After building the actual machine, the next step was to get the crops ready. I extended the rails out around 56 blocks, then got the farmland ready. If my math is right, then I'd need around 6 stacks and 48 seeds per farm. So just for this machine, I would need just under 7 stacks of wheat seeds. It took a while, but I got a fair few of them. My thought was that if I waited for the crops to grow, then I could just use the seeds later to plant more anyway. I got the funnel system running and I was ready to go. Okay, so this should now work. When this comes over and connects to here, this should take everything out through here and into here, if we're lucky. So let's go and try and set this up. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, here we go. All right, so now that that's set up, hopefully we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, it works, man. Look at this, it goes. Oh man, this is amazing. We've done it. We've made something. So of course this is just the wheat for now. We can have things like carrots, cotton, potatoes, hop and stuff. I'm gonna try and make like one of every main things we can have. We have like wheat here. We'll do I don't know, what other things are there? Yeah, cotton, carrots, potatoes, and then we can do some more on this side. Oh, it's gonna be so cool, dude. I can't wait. Yeah, I guess for now we'll just leave them. But oh man, I'm so excited. It was the morning of day 69 and we were ready to test it. Right, it's the next day. Are we gonna have anything to harvest? Looks like it. All right, go. Oh, it works. I want to see it go. I want to see it go. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, look at this. Dude, that's amazing. This thing actually works. Hell yeah. After the successful test run, I realized that we had 31 days left of the challenge, and I wasn't really working towards any major goal like fighting the End Dragon. Now, I think I've brought this up already, but I don't actually know if I want to reach that goal just yet. How often do you play Minecraft and stop playing shortly after the dragon's defeated? If possible, I really want this to become a full series where we do even more after the 100 days. I won't be able to get a full netherite diamond armor set in this video, and I won't be able to build every contraption either. So I was hoping that maybe we can carry this on after the challenge. Anyway, enough rambling. I made a warp stone which let me teleport between Waystones remotely, which was really handy. I then spent the next 2 days looking for a fortress, as I thought the one thing we could do is fight the Wither. After a long time of searching, I found one, and after even a longer time, we've got all 3 skulls. With the help of a quest, which gave me one anyway. To be fair though, we got these really fast in the scope of things. Okay, good morning everybody. It's time to do something actually progressive in this video. So we got 4 soul sand, 3 wither skulls, and a dream. Do I think this is going to go absolutely all over the place? Definitely. We got, okay, that's about to break. Maybe we should make some new armor. Ooh, tell you what, actually. We've got this. Blast protection, and projectile protection. Alright, we're decked out. We are ready. All we gotta do now is... Ooh, I'm gonna do one thing before we do this. Lantern. This thing here, a wearable lantern. Leather, lantern, iron nugget. And there we go, wearable lantern. So how does this work? Is it here? Yeah, there. Oh, we've got like a little... That's so cool, look at this.
Wait, hold on. Let's go to the cave. Oh, this is amazing. Got like a little glow radius around. That's amazing. Right, so what we're going to do is we will head over this way. If I can head as far into this cave as I can, I will spawn it over this way then. I feel like around here we're probably pretty good. Okay, so I think this is probably a good enough space. Alright, here we go. I'm a bit scared about this, gonna be honest. Got a golden apple just in case. Here we go. Oh god. Oh, I'm scared. Let's just block him in for now. Uh-oh. It's been a little bit since I fought the Wither, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. Oh! I forget they could do that. Oh. That was easy. But hey, we got one though, Nether Star. So what can I actually do with this then? Oh, I can make a Nether Star, okay. If you just get loads and loads of Wither Skulls, you can make a Nether Star. If you use a Nether Star with a block of diamond and harming potion, you can get weakness, some ancient debris, and sometimes Nether Star back. Well, most of the time you get back. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, we can get the hardening catalyst, which I saw this. It's yeah, you can make any item unbreakable, which is pretty cool. The infinity wand, which has a lot of range. Obviously a beacon. Nether Star lager. Speed, health boost, jump boost, luck, strength, and nausea. Yeah, I wouldn't use a Nether Star in a potion personally. But obviously we're going to use that to make a beacon, so, you know. That was a lot more anticlimactic than I thought it was going to be honest. We'll probably fight it again at some point, just not cheese it, maybe. What do these coin pouches do? Because I keep seeing them all the time. I don't get what they do. You can smelt them into nuggets. I don't really see what they do. From what I can tell, they're sort of used for trading in multiplayer servers, I think. Anyway though, hell yeah, Nether Star. I then spent the following 3 whole days getting as much stuff as possible to fully power the beacon. I had a look through my chests and came to the conclusion that gold would be best to build it with. I tried the mining machine and didn't really get too far, but then I tried going to the nether and get the nugget ore stuff. With fortune it turned out pretty nicely, but I came up with an even better idea. If I ran nether gold ore through the crushing wheel, I'd get 18 nuggets back, which was a guaranteed 2 raw gold. Bear in mind with fortune, the most I was getting was around 16, I'm pretty sure, so straight away this was pretty good. But then by grinding the raw gold, I was able to get even more, so this was easily the best option. Soon enough, I got the gold to make it and started constructing it. So I guess the real question is, where are we going to build this thing? I mean, I'm probably going to end up moving it around a lot because, you know, it's worth moving, I guess. I think for now, though, this will probably be good. All right, let's do this. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, look at this. Fully powered beacon. Beautiful. Wow, this accepts a lot of stuff. Holy moly. Got the upgraded netherite coins. That's pretty helpful. Oh, it does accept zinc, and it accepts andesite alloys? Oh, you can. You can get a block of andesite. Wait, could we have made it with andesite alloy blocks? All right, we'll have to do that in the future, but yeah. All right, speed 2. Let's just do that for now. We can do haste 2, but there we go. Speed 2. I kind of don't want that now. Let's make my vision a bit blurry. Right, strength 2 instead, so we can just kill everything off. There we have it though, fully powered beacon. That took not that long really, to be honest. Definitely would have taken a hell of a lot longer if we didn't have all the create mod stuff, but oh man, that's amazing. Dude, I'm so happy. We got ourselves a flipping beacon. Hell yeah. We're still only on day 76. We've still got another 24 days left here. What are we going to do?
Okay, so I'm going to skip ahead to day 77 here because I forgot to press record on something, but I've decided to make this thing. This is my notice board, and I'm going to try and jot down ideas of what I want to do here because right now I don't fully know what I want to focus on. Obviously, as it's day 77, we haven't got too long left, but we also have enough time to, get some stuff done. So right here we have, number one is to get full netherite. Obviously, we want to upgrade our stuff from obsidian to, netherite stuff. Then there's go to an ancient city because I can imagine that is going to be pretty revamped. Make a really powerful hammer. So if we go to hammer, make one of these dudes here, like the netherite destruction hammer, which is going to be something. Get warden gear, which how the hell are we even going to do that? There's a lot of these things here, like this stuff, but how do we even get this? Like reinforced echo. What even is all this? Yeah, we'll get to that at some point. Then make a full trading hall, because obviously all we have right now is, where is it? This thing here. And it has 2 villages in it, so we could probably do with making a bigger one. All very interesting stuff, all very doable though. So the first thing we are going to do though, is we are going to head over to here, because I have currently yet to fully use my new farm machine. And as you can see, the farm is looking pretty damn full. I'm excited to see this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, that is beautiful, man. Look at this. Obviously, some of the things aren't fully grown yet because, it's not been that long. And look at all this. That's nuts. So that also means you can probably fill up the rest of the farm now. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Actually, thinking about it, there is one other thing we can put to the notice board. Make more auto farms. Because obviously the only thing we have right now is the wheat farm. We could do with like cotton, potatoes, carrots, the whole lot. Anyway, before we get too far into things, I'm going to head over to here. I don't know if I ended up keeping it in, but I ended up having to abandon the mining machine all the way down here. I didn't have my backpack on me, and yeah, we've run out of space. Alright, we've got a bunch of stuff. Let's head back. Now, the reason I wanted all this is because if we head over to the nether, we can go ahead and do our mining machine in the nether. Okay, we can go ahead and send that off in the nether, and then what the hell? Why are you wearing a backpack? What? Dude, why do you have to have this stuff on you? What? Yeah, we can send that off to the nether, and then we can potentially get some netherite doing that. One thing I'm going to very quickly do is make another warp stone, because then I can go ahead and make a waystone with that. So it's amethyst, ender pearls, and an emerald. There we go. So we've now got 4 warp stones, and I'm going to turn 3 of them into waystones. There we go. Pow, 3 waystones. So now if we head back over to here. Alright, so Y15 is the sweet spot for netherite. How do we get down there, though? Right, we should hopefully be okay if we just go here. Alright, here we go. Oh, damn it, tell me what I forgot. I forgot to grab coal. And I am way too far down to get some. Dude, this waystone mod is making me so lazy, I swear. Look at this. This is real time, ready? Look at this. Boom. We're back. Alright, go. Oh, crap. Give me... Yeah, this is going to be the only major issue, dealing with this sort of thing. There is going to be a lot of lava to deal with. I didn't even bring a fire resistance potion. What am I doing? Oh, okay, I was going to say oh, that's why. There's netherite here. Yeah, look at that. 2 full ancient debris. So the good thing is about this, I've probably already said it. If we throw this through a crushing, we can get at least 2. Then we have a chance to get another 4. Oh, that's amazing. And there's another one. Yeah, look at that. Day 103. See why I said at the start of the video that, it's not exactly accurate? Okay, just quickly looking through some of the recipes again. So if we, first of all, put this ancient debris through a crushing mill, we'll get all this, right? But then, of course, to make a netherite bar, we need 4 of these and a load of gold, right? But if you put the netherite scrap and got 1 gold through a blaze burner, you get 2 netherite sheets, right? Then if you put 4 of these on a superheated blaze burner, you can get 1 bar, basically cutting the crafting cost in half. Because if you think about it, you need 4 ancient debris to make 1 bar, right? You crush 1, you get at least 2. Let's just say you only get 2, right? So then you put those both through a press. You put 2 of these, you get 4. And then you can get 1 of these just from 1 ancient debris. Every single one of these will make at least 1 bar if you do it right. So you've already technically got 7 bars. Question is though, how do you actually get a superheated blaze burner? Okay, so eventually I was able to get a hold of 7 ancient debris, which when I crushed turned into 24 scraps. I then turned them into sheets, which gave me enough for 12 netherite bars. The next step was to make the blaze superheater thing, which cost blaze cakes. Essentially, to make these, you would need to make a base, which cost egg, sugar, and essentially crushed netherrack. Then you'd need to set up a lava pump system to fill the base with lava. So it took me a while, but I was able to make it. There we go. Holy moly, man, that took a while to work out. Anyway, though, we now have the functional system. Not entirely sure how many of these cakes I can actually make, but we'll soon find out. Alright, so we've got 8 buckets and another bucket worth in here. Let's just go for it. Okay, it's working. That's the main thing. Okay, there we go. We made 27 blaze cakes. That's nuts. Alright, we sleep, and then we make some netherite. Today's the day. Today's the day. Rainbow. So let's take that out. Give you a blaze cake. Wow, look at that. Blue blaze. And then we just give you these. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it did that for me. 12 netherite bars. Look at that. So we've got 5 netherite upgrades and 13 bars to spend. Do we just go straight and just pull... Screw it, man. Let's just do that. I'm obviously going to leave 1 aside in case we need to duplicate it, but still. Netherite sword. Netherite pickaxe. Netherite axe. Netherite shovel. Yes, dude. Look at this. Oh. Oh, man. And if we can maybe go ahead and make a few more of these. We'll chuck 1 on for my other pickaxe. There we go. Absolutely incredible. And we still got 8 bars left to go. No biggie. So we can sort of cross this out now. So go to an ancient city, make a powerful hammer, get warden gear, make a full trading hall, and make more auto farms. So as the next task was to find an ancient city, I made the structure compass and found that the nearest city was 1,000 blocks away. I made my way there and got ready for the worst. Oh no. It's going to make things quieter. I'm going to try and whisper because I'm a bit scared. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set this up. Ancient city. So at least if things do go sideways, we can, you know, make our way back quite easily. Oh no, there's 2 of them right there, dude. What? Dude, I could really do with this mod not being on right now. Does Silk Touch make it so... Oh. Is that okay? Doesn't seem like there's a Shrieker around. Shriekers don't spawn wardens if you break them, do they? No, they do not. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Let's all just be calm and quiet. I don't fully know what I'm meant to be looking for in here. I never really worked it out. Like, I've always just gone to the ancient city just to be here, you know? To get the warden character, I'm presuming we have to kill the warden to get that. And that's how you get a reinforced echo shard, and that's how you get the warden gear. I don't think we're quite in a situation where we can kill the warden, you know? Oh, hey, how you doing? Can I pick one up? You know, I can do that thing where I can just, like, run up and grab a chest. I think it works with some blocks. Okay. Doesn't look like it happens with Shriekers. Oh, no. Okay. We know now that picking up things makes a lot of noise. Isn't it like a thing where it's like 3 strikes and then the warden spawns or something? Should I just risk it? So I don't know what's in there, man. It could be really good stuff. Oh, we gotta risk, haven't we? Oh no! Wait, hang on, I have an idea. What breaks these? Isn't it a hoe or is it a shears? Okay, it's not those. I think it's a hoe. I don't have anything to make a hoe, okay. My thought is if I can just grab that and run over there and kill that thing really quickly. Is that something we can do, maybe? Go, 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 go! Okay. The warden's not here. Oh, but it's not going away. The darkness isn't going away. Okay, is there another shrieker around? Does not seem to be. Okay, there definitely isn't. We got... Ooh! That's how you get the carapaces. You don't have to kill them. Okay, that is huge. Let's go for this one. And a warden upgrade, hell yeah. Okay, so I do know that there is like a warden dimension. Please note that you must clear the inside of the ancient city portal with any skulk veins before using the warden's heart to activate it. Okay. So we are going to need to kill a warden to actually get to the new dimension. Okay, I see a shrieker, but I did see a chest on the other side of all that. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a problem. I mean, we are going to need to fight a warden at some point, so is it worth just going for it now? Oh, I'm scared. You know what? We have a waypoint here. Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh, cop, it's coming, it's coming. We gotta go, 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 we gotta go. Ooh, it's coming. Oh my god, I'm very much cornered. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, it's coming. Dude, it is coming. What do I do about this? Oh my god. No, screw this, screw this, screw this. Dude, just get me the hell out of here, get me the hell out of here. Another shriek has gone off. Another shriek has just gone off. Right, warden number 2's on the way. We have really woken up now, haven't we? Oh, great. Oh, we are so dead. We are so dead. Oh, we are so dead. Okay, are we good? Oh, the wardens are gone. Alright, cool. Did I see a chest up here? Oh, yes, I did. Carved nephrite. Oh, that's like the actual nephrite block. Okay. Infinity's pretty easy, so we can get that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, there was a thing here? Oh, it's you. Oh, it knows that I'm here. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, we chilling? Oh my god, no, we're not. I am so dead. I am so very dead. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I think we're good. Holy hell, man. This is a dead end, so let's hope and pray this thing's not coming. We good? No. Please. It's coming. Please. Oh god. Get me out of here. Go. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm so dead. Okay. What did we learn? Okay, I don't think the warden's here anymore. This game can be something else sometimes, man. Oh my god. Okay, I think we got everything. Oh man, okay. So, lesson of the day, don't go doing that just yet. Okay, so as this is, the Homestead mod pack, and it's advertised to be the coziest pack of all time, we should probably try and do some more stuff that's to do with, like, farming and stuff, really. Like, yes, we have this pretty big house, and we do have the auto farm over there, but we need more than that, realistically. So I'm going to try and see if I can do one of the things on here, which is make more auto farms. And the next one I do want to focus on is either sugarcane or cotton. Now, the thing is, making
the auto farmer is very expensive. So I wanted to take a look and see if there's any easy way to farm andesite with the create mod, because you'd think there would be. But from what I can see, there's no easy way. The only new way I can find out is through flint, gravel, and lava. 100 millibuckets of lava gets 1 andesite, so 1 bucket of lava gets 10 andesite, which isn't that much, but if we end up making like some gigantic lava farm, we could potentially do that. So if we head back down here real quick, ever since we've made the blaze cakes, we've got 12 buckets of lava. Now, how long ago was that? So I just had a look at my recording, and this was like 2 days ago, dude. 13 buckets of lava in 2 days is nuts. We could easily expand this to to make it a lot bigger if we wanted to. Anyway, for the time being, what we're going to do is we'll head back up here, because we still need to make a bunch of the, what's it called? These things. We need 16 of them for one machine. So like I was saying, I wanted to build some more auto farms. I spent a little bit of time making the contraption stuff and got to work. Over the course of the following 2 or 3 days, I made another harvester, set up the farm, and got all the seeds necessary to make a full cotton farm. It took a little while, but we got there in the end. I also ended up extending the conveyor system so the whole thing flows into one chest now. So this should now come over here, put the cotton in here, travel it all the way through here, and just slot it into there as well. Perfect. Damn it. I really don't like that I can't see this actually working. There we go. So yeah, it definitely works. We've got way too many wheat seeds now, but that's fine. I was thinking of making a sugarcane farm, but I couldn't fully work out how I wanted to do it. I'll probably end up doing something in the future, but for the time being, I just left it. What I did do though was decide that I really wanted the netherite destructor hammer. This monstrosity will destroy a 5x5x5 space with the force of a netherite pickaxe. The only issue being is that we have a lack of netherite right now. So I grabbed my drill stuff, took it back to the nether, and got to it. A little bit of netherite, hell yeah. That is what I like to call progress. Alright, now there's one thing left to do. How much do we think we're going to get from this? I'm going to say 45. I want you to leave your guesses in the comments right now. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait. I'm guessing 45. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 53. That is nuts, dude. We can get 26 bars with that. So for this, all we've got to do is that, and then start putting these in, isn't it? No. Okay, I think you do need to heat it up normally first. Yeah. Alright, there we go. 26 netherite bars. So I took a little bit of time because I had to focus on when to drop the gold because it kept compacting into like gold trapdoors. But that paired with my 8 is 34 bars. And 3 blocks. Hell yeah. So it's a destruction core which costs loads of blocks of redstone, 2 blocks of diamond, and a reinforced impact core, which costs the same thing but with 1 less diamond block. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Oh no. I just realized something. I don't think we actually have the gold for this. We've basically run out of gold. Damn it. Right, anyway, to make this we need a block of iron, gold, and some redstone. So it's this, that, and then a load of these. That's the impact core. And for this, we need another 2 blocks of... Okay, we need to get some more gold then. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, we'll try 9 ore for now, see how much that gets us. So we need 3 more blocks of gold. That's going to be kind of nuts, dude. I don't know if we can get that with this little amount. Come on. Right, that's 40 crushed gold. Okay, come on, we can do this. Come on. Okay, I think that's enough. We're also going to need a lot of redstone blocks. So to get part 2 is that. Like so. There we go. So we now need a diamond block. 1, 2, and this. Nope. There we go. And the last one is 2 more diamond blocks. So we go here, here, 2 of these, and this destruction core. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. So, the final piece of the puzzle. 2 sticks, 3 netherite blocks, and a destruction core. Netherite destruction hammer. Oh my god.
I know we made the diamond version of this in my, what was it, like, ore dimensions video, but holy moly, man, we got a netherite destruction hammer. Now, the question is, can I enchant this? Because I will absolutely do that. Ooh, okay. Efficiency and unbreaking will be preferred. Okay. Not quite unbreaking, that's fine. Do I grindstone it? Yeah. Here we go. Yes! All I want on this now is mending. That's all I care about. Netherite destruction hammer. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Mine's a 5x5x5 area. That's gonna be kind of nuts, dude. You know what? I'm gonna sleep, and then we're gonna go test this thing out. I am so excited. All right, I'm done waiting. Let's head over to the cave. So, 5x5x5, huh? Let's see this. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh my god, that's crazy. That is unbelievable, man. I know I've used this thing before, but oh my god, it never fails to surprise me. We can just keep going, you know. I'm just sprinting, holding down the mine button. Does this mean my mining machine is now sort of obsolete? I guess kind of, maybe? Because now we have this. What's the point of my mining machine? Oh my god, this is crazy, dude. I love it. I could just sit here and do this for hours. I do not care, man. Look at that. All that space mined out. Just for this little hammer. And it's still on 93% durability. How nuts is that? Oh, damn it. There's no iron in this part of the cave. Oh, wait. Let's go make... I was going to say let's go make a new cave, but I don't really want to do that now. Okay, so I'm really sorry to say this, but we have a bit of an issue. I was planning on doing a few things like fighting the warden, going to the new dimension, and a few other things. Well, I did that, but my PC crashed. Twice. I don't know if it's because the UK is in its 4th heatwave at the minute and it feels like I've opened the gateway to hell in my office, but for some reason as of now my PC has shut itself off twice while I was recording. Which is terrible because I then lost the footage from days 88 to 95, so most of the final 10 days have been lost, which is really, really infuriating, I can't lie. I'm doing my best to recover what I can, but it isn't looking good. So let me give you a quick rundown what happened. I got full netherite armor, skulks my obsidian sword, and headed to the ancient city. I killed not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 wardens and got a load of stuff from them. I went to the new dimension and got some stuff from there and had a bit of a look around. I started working on train stuff because that's something I completely forgot was part of this mod pack. Spent ages making tracks and a bunch of complex assembly units. Built the track going from the base to the farm and then to the entrance to the forest. I made a train bogie to build the train. But that's basically most of what happened and the majority of what you've missed. Now, because this has all happened and that I've lost all of the footage, I'm thinking it's fair for me to rewind time a little bit and go back to day 90 so that I can carry this on a little bit longer. I think that's fair in my opinion. In all seriousness though, I am really sorry that these issues keep happening. I don't really know why it is that they happen, but I'll do my best to prevent them going forward. If miraculously you are watching this, then that means that my computer's working for once. I do actually think I know what's been going on, and I'm really hoping it's not going to happen again now because that will be very annoying. So I'm running my PC and my 2 monitors through a single extension cable. So that means 3 out of 4 of the slots are being used, but I think it's the extension cable that's the problem. It's quite an old one. It's a bit dodgy, and let me feel it real quick. One of my monitor plugs is getting quite warm, so it could easily be that. Anyway, enough about that though. For now though, what we're going to do is we're going to try and deal with this thing here. So also I couldn't really show it off much because the footage was gone. Very funny that. But what we're going to do is we're going to try our best to make a little train here. I'm really hoping it's going to work now because if it doesn't, then I'm going to be very, very annoyed. So the only things that we need is another block, which we can use, we'll use deep slate for now, I guess. We also want to get a seat, yeah. White wool and a slab. Again, I really, really hope this actually works because if it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. So to those of you who haven't used Steam and Rails before, the way this works is you need to put a train station block, connect it to some tracks, then put down a train casing on it and it'll make a bogie. And then you can build off of that like so. For now, I'll just do that. You know, it's just a basic one. Then if you put a seat down, well, you don't need a seat, but I'm going to do that anyway. then some controls, and if you glue it all together like so, there you go, you have your train. So this now works functionally as a train. I believe so. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's a bit crap looking, but we have a working train, and it's sick. So obviously it doesn't go very far, it's just going to go to like here, and then it should probably just stop. Yeah, what we can do instead then, we can reverse it, which is a lot slower, so I might end up just putting some other controls on the other side at some point. So how do we make some train controls? Well, we got to get another precision mechanism, which is a little bit annoying to get. So the way it works, if I get a persist, basically you got to put a golden sheet through a machine and then deploy a cogwheel, a large one, and an iron nugget 5 times, and it's an 80% chance to then make it. So after that, I got the stuff to make the mechanism and then made some more train controls. And now that I had that, the train could now move backwards at full speed. I know I could just make a loop to spin the train around, but I don't really care, this is still pretty cool. I then got to work at making some more tracks, which are made by adding 2 zinc nuggets to a stone slab in the same mechanical process. After I started the production, I thought it would be a good idea to try designing a nicer looking train, so I hopped into creative mode and tried it out. Okay, so it's taken me a little bit of time to work this out, but I think I've come up with a decent design. So this is what I've come up with. It's not great. I'd like to have another thing in the middle, but I couldn't quite work that out. But yeah, this is what we have. It's not too bad at all, to be honest. It's got like a big central boiler, and then a little what's even this called? Like a sitting room. A control room. But yeah, it's got a little smokestack as well. It's very, very cool. But yeah, I will so quickly say I am loosely basing this off of a design by Reddit user AnyHikama4782. If I remember to do this, I'll leave a link to their Reddit page in the description. But yeah, I'm loosely basing it off of that because I thought it was quite a nice design. Yeah, so let's get back into the main world and actually make this then. I went back to the main world, spent a little while getting the stuff to build it, and got to work. Now, I don't know if this is a create problem or if this is an issue with the actual HOMESTEAD Modpack, but for some reason you can't make regular train hulls. The recipes just don't work. I had to make this super expensive slashed metal boiler thing, which cost a fair bit of stuff. Yeah, I carried on making it and came up with this. I think it just looks a bit stupid because it's so small. Do you know what I mean? It's really squished. Dude, what the hell even is this thing, man? It looks so crap. Alright, this is what we got. It looks terrible. I think it's because like I haven't got all the different loco metals that I'm allowed to use. I just don't get why it is that it's messed up that badly. I think this genuinely might be one of the worst things I've ever built. I'm not even joking, this thing's awful. This is terrible, man. What have I done? Alright, how do I get a smokestack? I can't bother to do all that, man. Alright, there we go. This is the worst thing I've ever made. What the hell is this? Okay, I think that's basically all of it. Yeah, sure. Alright, so here we have it. Oh my god, this is terrible, man. This is the worst. I think this is the worst thing I've ever made. But, you know, it works. I guess. Alright, train. Hell yeah. I mean, like I said, all I wanted to do was just make a functioning train, and I guess we've done that. Going from what I originally designed to this is just upsetting, really. So as we've got a week left to 7 days, I'm really trying to think what we should really be doing. How many tracks do we have? We have 640. That is pretty nice. I say we try and take the train out as far as we can. So this is the track, it goes all the way into the forest. I say we have it go all the way to this village, then maybe into the savannah, and then come all the way back around over to here. We're going to need a hell of a lot more than 600 tracks for that, but still, this is a start.
All right, so this is the path we've got so far. It's interesting. We'll head back to the house and then we'll check this out in the morning because this is terrible, man. What the hell's going on? All right, take me home, dude. This is terrible. I don't think I actually was able to keep this in because it was part of the clips that got corrupted. But all of my villagers in my trading hall have disappeared. Like they've genuinely up and gone away. It's really weird. So we can just grab these guys and we'll get our own trading hall back up. Hell yeah. To carry on with the track, I thought it would be a pretty cool idea to dig out a humongous tunnel with my netherite hammer all the way through a mountain. I did that, but then realized I only had enough tracks for like half of the tunnel, so I still have to go and make some more. Eventually the rest of the tracks finished being assembled, so I went and carried on with building them. I went through the rest of the tunnel, around some redwood trees, past the village house thing, and up through the shrubland where, yet again, I ran out of rails. I also decided to make some more train stations, but accidentally made 12 of them, so now we have loads of them, I guess. Alright, how is my track system looking? We've got 474-ish, so I'll just take that for now. I'm presuming that's going to be enough, so fingers crossed it will be. Alright, so if our track's there, I'm going to try and make it go around the back of it. Now, if I go ahead and do this, what's the sharpest turn we can make? Here we go. So if I try and get that to connect back up with this, that'd be great. So the next thing I need to do is try and line this up with this. So we are at 1374 and the other track is at 1380. So we will need to move it to about here. All right, here we go. And connected. So we should now have one big loop. Here we go, yeah. So it goes from the house to the farm to this village, through the forested tunnel thing, to this village, then through the orchard, is that how you say it? And we still got a fair bit of rails spare and some still being made up, so that's brilliant. But my thought is we could potentially build like a load of factories and stuff out here maybe. I thought that could be quite a nice little idea. All right, here we go, and we are approaching the main base. Let's apply the brakes, and there we go. Beautiful. So this now runs all the way around. Amazing. Guess the only other thing I really want to try and do is make these stations now then, I guess. So we've got the barn farm station, which is perfect. We'll of course put another station there to try and collect all the items from when we make a cargo train, I guess. And we got another station to put in here somewhere, I think. So if we put this down, let's just say here somewhere. Put that down. We've got the shrubland village. I think if I had more time again, I would make these. Oh, we still have 2 days left. And I think I know who. Okay, sorry, I'm cutting myself off here a bit. But I'm thinking we can set like a train conductor up. And I don't think I've explained this, but essentially you can get these trains to automatically run on their own. Let me just make a station here really quickly. Temperate Grove Village. And of course we can just keep going, and eventually I'll put something there because I want to put a like another building there eventually. But I think the final thing I want to do is if I can make a conductor for this train, we can automate this train just going around. We can just like catch it every now and again, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I want to try and do that really quickly. When I got back, I started making a passenger carriage for the train. Then I crafted a schedule and set it up. All I needed now was a driver. So we can now go ahead and sit in that carriage, which is going to be perfect. And now we need to find a conductor, but who are we going to have? Who could be perfect for the train? I think it is about time we actually give our dog a proper purpose because he has been sat here on top of the smoker since the start of the video. So come on, buddy. Get out here. So from what I remember, the way this works is you lead you to that. And then if I give you this train schedule. Okay, train is now following the schedule. That is going to be something that's going to be annoying. All right, so let's sit and wait.
So I don't know. Here we go. Look, it's got it. My hands are up in the air. My hands are up in the air and it's moving. So we should now wait for 15 seconds here, and then it should start moving to the next station. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. This is amazing. Oh, this is amazing, man. Look at this. Oh, we get to look. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. Obviously, it's a very blocky terrain, but I don't really care. It works. That's the main thing. Okay, well, I'm going to need to put the station somewhere else, but, you know, we get the gist. Okay, this is the main reason I didn't want to have the dog on here. That is going to get really, really annoying. We've been here a lot longer than 15 seconds. I think... so this should hopefully now start working. Normally it comes... Here we go, yeah. Normally it comes up in chat if there's a problem with the train, but I have that turned off by default, so I don't really see it. So we should hopefully now make our way back to the base, and then we'll sleep and see the sunrise of day 100. Okay. There you go. Bye, buddy. See you soon. That's so cool. So that should now just keep looping around, and yeah, very cool. Okay, that was fun. Cool. Good night, people. Good night, little owl. Well, 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 here we are. Morning of day 100. This is kind of crazy, I'm going to be honest. This has been a pretty crazy 100 days, I'm going to be honest. We've done so much. I don't think I've ever done this much in 100 days in Minecraft. Well, I think it's probably quite fitting to take a look at everything that we've done over the last 100 days. So let's take a look, shall we? So we, of course, traveled from here through the Skyrus Vale. Where's our very first house? There it is. I'm not going to go over there because that's going to take me the entire day. That's the first house. And we traveled all the way over to here, to this village. And then we built this house. Obviously not a lot was really going on in here. We have, what do we even have in here actually? So after we did that, we of course made a start on building the main house, which I still am not that proud of really. But you know what, I think it's quite nice. Of course, then we had the auto tree farm, which I still am really happy with. I thought this was really cool. We still have God knows how much wood that we will never end up using all of it. We then, of course, made the huge farm with all the animals and the sheep that I've not already done anything with. Yeah, I've literally touched none of them besides the chickens because I needed some eggs for the... What did I even use the eggs for? I think it's blaze cakes. But yeah. We then, of course, have... Oh, hang on. I think the train just pulled in. Yeah, there we go. We then had the crop farm with the cacti, the corn, sugarcane, wheat, the whole lot. Let's take a look inside the house again real quick. You know what? This has been pretty cool, actually. I've been really, really enjoying this. Of course, I have the bedroom, which literally just has the bed in. Here's the underground section with all the enchanting floor. Got the lava storage for the enchanting room, the train track production, and then of course we have our many contraptions like our crushing wheel, the auto crafter. This was the mechanical press, but I moved that to rail production, and we of course have our super mixer. We've got our bulk blaster and bulk washer, which is I should have made two separate ones, but you know. We have our fully powered gold beacon. We have what used to be our trading hall, which as you can see, there's nothing left in here now. And we of course have our very cool farm, which I think this is the thing I'm most proud of really. This is really, really cool. Yeah, I gotta say, this was personally my my magnum opus of this whole challenge. This is so cool, man. I loved it. But yeah, this has been kind of crazy, you know? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring my horse over to the house. I'll bring my owl as well. We can now sit and watch the sunset of day 100 with the two people who have been here the entire time, as well as the dog. But where's the dog right now? He's currently at this station. But you know, he's busy. He's got a job now. So now we have this all set up, we can sit here with our two favorite people and watch the final sunset.